They were intent on making sure that he wasn't going to survive.
A celebrity DJ shot dead on a remote East Tennessee road. Who killed the doo-wop king? 40 years later, investigators are still trying to track down Gus Gossard's killer. In tonight's Appalachian Unsolved, WBIR 10 News anchor Leslie Ackerson takes us back to 1976 with a look at what happened on that fateful August day.
Kind of laid back tonight. You understand.
It was this relaxed voice that drew in listeners all over the country.
Listen to this lineup, folks. Play those oldies, Mr. DJ.
Behind the mic was Gus Gossard.
Gossard was quite a well-known person from coast to coast.
Everybody, welcome to the Oldies but Goodies show!
But in 1976, the airwaves went silent when the popular DJ was discovered dead in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Listen to this lineup, folks.
In the 60s and 70s, the doo-wop king was at his peak in the music industry.
He'd worked in radio stations in California, Hawaii, New York.
But even the best fall from grace.
He could have been king of it if he only would have set himself straight. He had other issues that got in the way.
Harriet Schwartz dated Gossard back in the 70s during his time in the Big Apple, but his ties to the drug scene pushed her away.
I learned a lot from Gus Gossard. Some of it was good. It helped me to grow up. But some of it was really, really devilishly awful. And I was smart enough to know that I had to walk away.
He was involved with the drug scene quite heavy. He had been paroled out of the penitentiary out of New York for a drug conviction, and it came down here.
A University of Tennessee graduate, Gossard ended up spinning records at WOKI Radio in Oak Ridge. It wasn't far from this part-time gig that Gossard's body was found with 3 bullets in his head.
He was found dead in his car. It was parked on the side of Watt Road at a cattle gate.
The celebrity's death was widely publicized, but despite the attention, there's not much known.
It's an unsolved homicide. Nobody's ever been charged.
It's one of Knox County's older cold cases, and investigators say looking at the crime scene is their starting point.
In all probability, somebody was sitting in the car with him. The shots were fired at close range, like someone was sitting in the right front passenger seat.
A witness told Chief David Davenport it was a drug deal gone bad. A weapon was never found.
Because he had the New York connections, some speculated it could have been a contract murder.
Schwartz has her own theories.
It didn't surprise me when I heard what happened. There was a streak in him of bad that even he couldn't control.
Whatever the answer may be, investigators hope it hasn't died along with the legend.
He had everything, and he just tossed it in the trash for whatever reason.
In West Knox County, Leslie Ackerson, 10 News.
Investigators say the murder weapon was never found. They believe it was an automatic. If you have any information about this case, you can call Knox County's Cold Case Unit at the number on your screen.